Let's go. This is James Holder for IFL TV. I'm in Leeds today at Leeds Town Hall. We've just had the weigh-in for the Maxi Nutrition show. With me, I've got promoter Mick Hennessy. How are we doing, Mick?
Very good, James.
Good.
Another location.
Another town.
Yeah, another date. So,
indeed,
ready to go.
Indeed. Just had the weigh-in today. Bob Adjasaf weighing in as well. Looking in good shape. The Maxi Nutrition tournament semi-finals ready to go.
Yeah, I think you can see as the tournament's progressed that all four semi-finalists are probably in the best shape they've ever been in. You know, I noticed the difference in their body shapes today. So
even Leon Senior looked in better shape, didn't he?
He did much better shape. As he said, he's got no excuses here because he doesn't normally get time to prepare for fights, and he's had plenty of time with the momentum of both fights to get himself in the best shape possible. And Matty Clarkson said the same. He looked in much better shape this time around as well. And so did Travis Dixon.
Matty Clarkson, Travis Dixon looks like potential to be an absolute barnstormer, doesn't it?
It does. I think everything's going on the line tomorrow night. You know, you can see with the shape of the pair of them how much they want it, and you know, the way they talked. There was no smack talk or anything, but it was very, very confident to talk if you sat and listened to it. You know. Yeah, yeah. So,
with us being in Leeds, Bob Adjasaf being a Leeds fighter, are you expecting a big Bob Adjasaf contingent come here tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm expecting, you know, obviously the crowd to be sort of like, you know, for Bob, with us having it in Leeds. It was a good excuse to come to this venue, actually, tremendous venue.
Just going to come on to that. Having a look around now, it's the decorum and the artwork. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I mean, it's incredible for boxing, and there's just so much space. You know, massive dressing rooms everywhere, and you know, bars catering for the fans. It's a quality venue for boxing, really, and I'm surprised that it hasn't been used a lot more. Indeed.
As well as the Maxi Nutrition bill going on, we've also got Junior Witter back in action. Junior the Hitter Witter, 40 years old. He's still out there, still love for the sport, still putting in the work, isn't he?
Definitely, and he looked, you know, he looked in tremendous shape on the scales.
Don't look 40, does he?
No, putting a lot of young fighters to shame with that build he's got at the moment. Indeed. So, but you know, Junior's been there, seen it, done it. He's been to the highest pinnacle of the sport. You know, he can relax for the rest of his life knowing that he became WBC champion. You know, massive achievement, and you know, always good to have him on the bills.
By the sounds of it, he's not going to relax though, Mick. That's the thing. He's telling me that he honestly believes, given the right shot, given the right timing, he can repeat what he's done already. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, I would have liked him to relax because I think he achieved everything he needed to achieve in the sport. Yeah. But you know, when he's training the way he's training and he's turning up in the shape he's turning up in, you know, if that's where he's at, that's his dream still. You know. Although I don't know, you know, what other dreams he's got in the sport because he, you know, he fought at a brilliant level, didn't he? Do
you think he runs the risk of the longer he stays in the game, maybe the chances of someone that couldn't really lace his boots getting a W over him on his record? Is that something that the older fighters have to worry about a little bit?
Well, I hope that doesn't happen, you know. But of course, it's something that can happen, really. But you know, he obviously feels like he's got unfinished business in the sport, and as I say, it doesn't get much better than winning a WBC title.
Indeed.
And let's not forget, I mean, he lost a close decision against Timothy Bradley for his title, yeah. And you know, Bradley was a red hot fighter, and he's gone on and proved that. But you know, it was a very close decision, and it was common knowledge that Junior wasn't right for that fight. So it's a shame how things pan out, really, because you know, if Junior had been 100% right, I'm sure, you know, he would have got the victory that night, and it would have been him elevated to the heights that Bradley went to for the super fights.
Also fighting on the bill, we've got American heavyweight and part of Team Fury, Eddie Chambers, making great progress. This is his fourth fight in the UK, notably. This will be more fights than he had in the last 3 years in the States, so it's good to see him kicking on as well, isn't it?
Yeah, very busy, and you can see how being that busy, what it's done for him. You know, Peter's kept him in the gym, got him in phenomenal shape, and he's looking very, very impressive with each outing at heavyweight. So yeah, looking forward to his fight on the bill. he's got an 8-rounder against Cole Baker, and yeah, his skills are excellent and great to watch. So I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of performance he puts on tomorrow night.
Also on the card, one of my favourite prospects at the moment, in boxing terms, Atif Shafiq, very exciting young fighter from the Ingle Gym, great footwork, great head movement. Good to have him on the show again. Great
to have him on the show. It was a shame his fight didn't get shown last week because it was a cracking fight, hard fight.
It was a great fight.
Yeah, so yeah, good to have him on the show. And after a hard fight like that, fair play to him for fighting, you know, a week later.
7 days notice, yeah. 7 days later, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Indeed, indeed. Just want to say thank you for having me at the Fury's gym as well yesterday. We got a good clip sitting on the sofa having a chat, watching Tyson watch himself on the telly. I thought that was quite interesting. What did you make of all that?
It was just, you know, it's typical scenes, isn't it? Around the Fury camp, it's a good crack, good laugh, very relaxed.
Yeah.
And good atmosphere. And with Tyson, you know, whether he's in camp or out of camp, he always finds time to have a good laugh, and you know, he's a character.
Indeed. Well, listen, Mick Hennessy, I thank you for giving me a bit of time today. I look forward to catching you at the show tomorrow. And yeah, well done, putting on a good card.
Nice one, James. Thanks for coming up, as always.
Thank you.
Cheers.